How F1 drivers got their race number. From the intriguing world of Formula One, where your favorite drivers race with their distinct numbers, to the captivating tales behind these numbers. Ever wonder why your favorite Formula One drivers zoom around the track with specific numbers on their sleek racing machines? What's the story behind these numbers, and why are they so important to the drivers? How did F1 drivers initially choose their race numbers, and what chaos did it create? Too many questions, right? Well, don't worry, we'll answer it all right here in this video. In the high-speed world of Formula One, every driver has a number that's more than just a digit on their car. These numbers are personal, and they come with stories that fuel the excitement of the sport. In the past, F1 numbers were given based on previous rankings, but that all changed in 2014, when the F1 gods allowed drivers to pick their own numbers. The reigning champ gets first dibs on the coveted number 1. What's the significance of these numbers? Some are linked to lucky charms, and others have special memories attached. Want to know who's driving with which number in the 2023 season and why? Let's find out. But for the real big question of how F1 drivers got their race number, you have to stay tuned till the end, and trust us, this process will blow your mind, so stay tuned. Max Verstappen, the reigning king of the racing world, made a bold choice for the upcoming 2023 Formula One season. Despite his usual love for number 33, the Dutch daredevil has decided to stick with the prestigious number 1. The decision wasn't a spontaneous one either. Back in 2021, right after clinching the championship in Abu Dhabi, he'd already hinted at the change, and now he's making good on his word. Max Verstappen's decision to go with number 33 in Formula One traces back to his childhood fondness for the number 3. However, since that number was already claimed by another driver, he opted for a subtle twist, embracing the double happiness that number 33 symbolized him. While he currently races with the number 1, his attachment to 33 runs deep. Despite his current status as the reigning world champion, he continues to incorporate the beloved number into his merchandise and branding, paying homage to its enduring sentimental value in his life. As a kid, I raced around with this number, so I thought it would be fun to use number 33 in Formula One as well, he explained on social media, accompanying a photo of an electric toy car he drove around the family's garden. When asked about his choice, Verstappen's response was as confident as his driving. "How often do you get to flaunt that you're number 1 in your Formula One career? It's a symbol of triumph," he declared. "If I'm still the world champion, you can bet I'll be rocking the number 1 every single year. And hey, if things change, I can always slide back to my lucky number 33. Taking a trip down memory lane, the last driver to sport the legendary number 1 was Sebastian Vettel back in 2014. Then it was all about Lewis Hamilton and his fierce loyalty to number 44, with a brief interlude for Nico Rosberg. Remember the German? He hung up his helmet soon after his own title win, leaving the coveted number 1 up for grabs in 2017. In the colorful world of Formula One, every number on the racing cars comes with a unique tale, reflecting the passions and inspirations of the drivers behind the wheel. Lando Norris, the McLaren sensation, chose number 4, not for any grand narrative, but simply because it meshed well with his hashtag, L4NDO. Meanwhile, Pierre Gasly's fondness for football icon Zinedine Zidane led him to claim number 10, a number intertwined with his victorious 2013 Formula Renault 2.0 Euro Cup triumph. Sergio Perez's attachment to number 11 sprouts from his love for Club America and his admiration for former player Ivan Zamorano, fondly known as Bam Bam. As for Fernando Alonso, his lifelong connection to number 14 began on a fateful day in 1999 when, at the age of 14, he secured the Karting World Championship. Each number in the world of Formula One isn't just a digit, it's a vibrant emblem of the driver's remarkable journeys and cherished inspirations. The race numbers in Formula One aren't merely digits, they encapsulate the personal stories and connections that fuel the passion of the drivers. Charles Leclerc's pick at number 16 finds its roots in his birth date, cleverly derived from the day he entered the world. Lance Stroll's devotion to number 18 reflects both a championship win and the significant milestone of his F1 debut at the tender age of 18. Meanwhile, Kevin Magnussen's loyalty to number 20 originates from his triumph in the Formula Renault 3.5 series, marking the beginning of his Grand Prix journey. Alexander Albon's attachment to number 23 resonates with the sports world, echoing the iconic players who have adorned this number in various disciplines. For Zhou Guanyu, number 24 pays homage to the basketball legend Kobe Bryant, a source of inspiration close to his heart. Nico Hülkenberg's return to number 27, despite its storied history in F1, stems from a more personal source. It mirrors the special date of his birthday, intertwining his racing career with a touch of serendipity. Each number in the realm of F1 whispers a unique tale, forming an intricate tapestry that weaves the drivers' lives through the exhilarating world of motorsport. Esteban Ocon's steadfast attachment to number 31 echoes his victory in karting, marking a pivotal moment in his racing journey. Yuki Tsunoda's adoption of number 22, born from a simple doubling of his initial choice, reflects the adaptability and ingenuity that define his racing spirit. For Lewis Hamilton, number 44 is more than a number. It's a symbol of his humble beginnings, borrowed from his father's car license plate, and now a cornerstone of his remarkable career. Carlos Sainz's clever play with number 55 intertwines his name's initials with his love of the number 5, crafting a personalized emblem for his Ferrari endeavors. George Russell's selection of number 63 carries a familial essence, mirroring his brother's karting days and cleverly nodding to his own initials or his pride for Great Britain. Valtteri Bottas's embrace of number 77 stems from a desire for the lucky number 7, ingeniously tailored to his identity with the creative addition of BO77AS. Oscar Piastri's decision to race with number 81 reflects his journey through various numbers in his junior career, culminating in a return to the emblem that holds a special place in his racing story. With each number comes a tale, weaving the rich tapestry of the Formula One grid, where every digit symbolizes a piece of the driver's heart and soul. The story behind how Formula One drivers acquire their iconic race numbers is a fascinating journey that unfolds over the decades. In the early days, chaos reigned supreme as drivers handpicked numbers that resonated with them, often leading to a muddle of duplicate choices and ensuing confusion. In 1974, the FIA stepped in with a structured system, tailoring unique numbers for each driver based on their previous season standings. The top 10 champions secured prestigious single-digit numbers, while the rest followed suit in sequential order. While this method served its purpose for a while, the soaring popularity of F1 brought about a need for change. With an influx of talented drivers, the system outgrew its capacity, prompting a shift towards a more personalized approach, allowing drivers to choose numbers that hold personal significance, thus infusing the sport with a touch of individuality and character. Back in 2014, the world of racing witnessed a thrilling change. The FIA, the big shots behind the scenes, introduced a brand new system for picking race numbers. This system was all about giving the drivers more power, allowing them to select their own race numbers with just a few rules to keep things fair. One of the main rules was that no two drivers could have the same number in a single season. This change brought a wave of excitement for the racers. Now they could pick numbers that really meant something to them. Some went for their favorite sports legends numbers, while others chose numbers representing their birth years. But as with any switch, not everyone was on board. There were still some old school drivers who believed in the fairness of the old ways. According to them, the traditional system was the true essence of equality in racing. The power to make the final call, however, rests with the FIA. After all, their priority is to ensure the best for the sport. So who knows what the future holds? But wait, is there any number which cannot be used in Formula One races? Well, let's find that out. In the Formula One world, there's a touching story behind the number 17. Once upon a time, it belonged to the talented Jules Bianchi, a spirited racer who met with a tragic accident at Suzuka in 2014. Unfortunately, he didn't recover from his injuries, and as a mark of respect, the F1 organization made a poignant decision. So, what are your views on this? Please do let us know in the comment section below. And for more great videos, subscribe to our channel.